Let's get oriented. I'm Lázaro Ulloa, owner and founder of Ulloa Financial, and this is your weekly recap for Friday, March 6th, 2026. This is the Market Compass, a clear look at what actually moved markets this week and what I'm watching heading into the next one. Last week reminded investors of something important. Markets do not move on headlines alone. They move when geopolitics, inflation pressure, and economic data collide. And that is exactly what happened. Tensions in the Middle East pushed oil prices higher and revived concerns that energy could become an inflation problem again. Then came the jobs report. It showed a loss of 92,000 jobs. That was a real shock to the system and a sign that the labor market may be cooling faster than expected. That combination creates a difficult position for the Federal Reserve. A weaker labor market argues for caution on interest rates, but rising energy costs can keep inflation pressure alive. Markets reacted quickly. The Nasdaq fell about 4% for the week. The S&P 500 dropped roughly 3.5%, and the Dow Jones Industrial Average declined around 3% during a volatile stretch of trading. Small caps took even heavier losses. Companies in that segment tend to be more sensitive to interest rate uncertainty and usually do not have the balance sheet strength of the large technology leaders. Now the focus turns to what happens next. This week I'm watching three things. First, whether selling pressure begins to stabilize or spreads further across the market. Second, whether leadership remains concentrated in the largest technology and AI companies or begins to broaden into other sectors. And third, whether bond yields and oil prices continue reinforcing the market's renewed inflation concerns. One caution as we begin this new week. Sharp sell-offs can create sharp rebounds, but not every rebound signals a true trend change. Discipline matters more than prediction. Stay oriented, my friends, and elevate your legacy.